Okay, we're headed back down from Crystal on the main road, headed back down to one of the places that I like to go rock hounding at. It's Forest Road 70, so it's a really good area. And we'll go up in there. I see elk up in there quite often, and lots of people snowmobiling and shooting guns. There's usually a lot of AK and a lot of AR rifles up in there. So that's where we're headed to next. Okay, I guess we'll pause it again and then put it back on when we get there. Okay, so we are on the 7000 road now. Road 70 or 7000. Headed up into some of my rock hounding spots, and this is where people come back up in and go snowmobiling, also four-wheeling, and rock hunting and shooting. There's places up in here where people pull over and shoot, and there's so much brass. I think a person could make some money just by going in there and picking up the shell casings, because it's literally just plastered with brass. And once again, you can see the clear cut on the right, which they'll replant it, but I think there's better ways to log. Hopefully we'll see some elk here. We have not seen any elk yet. I just don't want to see them about 10 feet in front of the truck. They're pretty big animals, so if you hit an adult elk, it would definitely do some damage. So that forest on the left there said it was planted in 1960. So it takes quite a while for the trees to grow. Those trees are actually older than me. Lots of wood down alongside the road here. I'm not sure if that's from a windstorm, or maybe they had a lot of snow and the snow created too much weight for the trees, but there was a lot of trees laying down in the ditch. And it looks like they logged up the hillside, but it doesn't explain all the trees down on the left side of the road either. Sign that said area closed to target shooting, and that's because everybody brings their guns up in here. I see a lot of people up here with AR-15s and AKs and stuff, and doing the target shooting thing. down with snowmobiles on the back. They were up snowmobiling. Yep, starting to see a little snow here now too. Not much, but a little bit. And there's none coming down, so that's good. As far as trees, I see a lot of Douglas fir in here. A few cedars, but it's mostly Douglas fir. And then the ones that are actually hardwood are mostly alder trees. Alder trees require a lot of water. So where you see a lot of alder, it's usually a sign that there's underground water. Or it's just swampy areas. Lots of camping places in this area too. Once you get up where it's not private property and stuff anymore, there's places to pull over and camp, and you can actually, there's little side roads and stuff, little logging roads that go up into the mountains and stuff, and a lot of them aren't gated off, so you can access miles and miles and miles of roads and trails. See vehicles pulled off to the side here and there, and they're just out sightseeing. Or looks like some of them have camping spots set up too. Starting to see a little more snow now too, so I would imagine it gets a little cold at night camping here. Potty spot. You go through another one. I'll just take a quick loop down here. So this is where the Greenwater River is down in there too, and I don't think you can really see it. No, you can't. They have the rocks to keep people from driving back in there. You can see the river maybe a little bit off on the left there. We'll come back and look at the river here and there on the way back down. We're going to continue on up. Okay, we're going to go on the 7300 road, I think is what it is. So this road off to the left here, and I believe it will take us across the Greenwater River. Now, I think there's a gate down in here too, but it's usually open. We'll see. Hopefully we're lucky. Yep. Gate is open, so that's awesome. Definitely a primitive road here. A little bumpy and a little snowy. So potentially also what happens here a lot is you'll have a tree across the road. So if that's the case, we might not be able to get through, but we'll see what happens. Looks like we got a little washout on the road here. This will be an adventure. Wow, that road really washed out. Okay, sweetie, can you do me a favor? Okay, here we go. We're going through the rough spot here. It's about a foot on each side of the truck. The road is washed away. There's a great big huge culvert there. But we made it! Yay! It's funny when you have a lot of snow on the ground like this, it makes the air temperature quite a bit colder too. It's like a big ice cube. Put the truck in four-wheel drive here. Okay, and we are coming up to the river here. Sorry, I hope it's not shaking too much. There's some pretty big bumps in the road here. Okay, and you can see the bridge straight ahead. There's a little camping spot off to the left right here. It looks like they blocked it off. That was awful nice of them. I've camped down in that area before, but they've got it all shut off now. Oh, it washed out, that's why. Look at the road. There used to be a road going down into that camping area, but it's all washed out, so the river must have came up and washed it out. Anyhow, I'm gonna get out right here and I'll shoot some video of the river. Okay, I'm actually on the bridge, and that is the Greenwater River. Goes around. This is one of the areas that I like to rock hound, but I've never actually found any along the streams. I find them on the hillsides. Okay, that's about it for that side, and then we'll come over here to the other side. Water is nice and clean. And shot all the way downstream. And turn around, and there's the truck. Okay, I'm going to pause it again.